What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another Wealth Hack Wednesday. And in case you haven't realized this is not my usual house. I'm in Puerto Rico right now. If you're wondering why I'm in Puerto Rico, go ahead and watch another video, which I'll link up in the show notes. I'm here because I'm with a business partner and meeting with another future business partner, and that's what I want to talk about today. How do you hack your wealth? How do you grow your wealth? Well, if you have a business, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're looking for exponential growth, one of the easiest ways, well, let me preface that. One of the potentially easiest ways to do that is to form some sort of partnership. Now, partnerships can be amazing, they can be awesome, they can also bite you. And let me give you two examples so that you can get an idea of what a good partnership looks like and what a bad partnership looks like. All right, if you're wondering why I'm sweaty, one, it's humid as all get out here. Two, I just got done with my morning workout. You guys should check that out in the other video where I share more about the journey here to Puerto Rico. But let's talk about partnerships and why partnerships can be so valuable. When it comes to growing a business and your experience and your knowledge and just what you know and what your specialty is, what the niche is that you specialize in, you only know so much. You only know what you know, right? So with a partner, a strategic partner can bring on expertise that you don't have. They can bring on experiences that you don't have. They can bring on relationships that you don't have. And finding that partner, that right strategic partner, can grow your business exponentially. And that's what I found in my business partner when it came to my online business. This was the guy that knew more about monetization and knew more about search engine optimization than I did. Like I felt like I knew a lot, but he helped me realize that there was a lot of things that I didn't know. Another thing that he brought to the table was his ability to manage team members, to build out teams. When it comes to management, like that is not my thing. When I think of the idea of having to manage people, I won't say it freaks me out, but it's just boring. I just want to cry because that is not what I want to do. I consider myself to be the visionary, the big idea guy, and that is where I get excited. Coming up with new marketing ideas, new promotion ideas, new content ideas, like that's where I thrive. And with the right partner, which I found, it allowed me to operate in that space where I flourish, where I dominate, where I love what I do all day, every day. So there's a few general examples of a good partnership, but let me tell you a quick story about a bad partnership. So I had my financial planning practice and I was going to start my own independent insurance brokerage firm. A guy that I knew, a guy that I went to high school with, was working for an independent insurance brokerage. He was let go, but he had a lot of experience and wanted to start his own. So the idea was, hey, I've got my financial planning practice. He's got the insurance expertise in running his own independent brokerage. Let's join forces and create that and put some money in, and let's just say it didn't quite work out the way that I wanted. And with any new business venture, with any new partnership, there is a list of criteria that I go through before I make that ultimate decision. And despite going through that process, one of the things that I wrote down was, is this going to waste my time and distract me from other potential business opportunities? And that was one that I lingered on for the longest time. And it was one of those where I think deep down I knew that potentially like this would be a time suck. And for the most part it was, but what even worse was that the guy that I trusted, the guy that I felt was hungry, that was driven, after a year and really just having no success, he just disappeared, like literally disappeared. He never paid me back the money that I put into the business, wouldn't return my phone calls, wouldn't return my texts, even though he lived like 15 minutes away from me. Now, if it was like a substantial amount of money, I would have went after him, but I just felt as much time that I had invested in there already, like trying to get that little extra money was just even more of a time suck. I didn't want to mess with it. So I just wrote it off and just moved on and just said, peace. But yeah, that was an example of a bad partnership. When I look at that partnership and what I could have done differently, I would have definitely spent more time in that space of, is this a distraction of what I ultimately want to do, big picture wise? And I can say that it was. Let me just say, that was one bad partnership. The partnership with my online business, that has been phenomenal. And with that one, the difference was that the way that it was structured was so much more different. It allowed both of us to operate in our spaces that we could flourish in. You know, me being the visionary, him building the management team, focusing on SEO, focusing on monetization, and allowing both of us to operate in that space, in the space that we could just rock. It was just a beautiful synergy that led us to where we are today. And you know, income, and I've mentioned this in other videos, income has grown exponentially, and we're looking to do that now with another strategic partner. With this partnership, I mean, we have done our due diligence, we have done a lot of research, and really just at the end of the day, the ultimate question that we asked was this: can we continue running the business the way that we want without any outside distraction? And with this new potential partnership, that is exactly what we are able to do. And when I think about that failed partnership that didn't work out, and like that was the one lingering success criteria that I just deep down knew that it was going to be a distraction. But with this one, there is no distraction. We're allowed to continue to run the business the way that we see fit, that is best for the way that we are structured, the way that we want to operate. You know, we don't want to work any more than we are. We've got a great lifestyle now. We get to spend time with our family, and with this partnership, it allows us to do just that, but also opens the door to other monetization partners and relationships that we don't have. And we can get that by joining forces with this strategic partner, and that is basically the criteria for us that has led to us where we are today, and I 100% confidently know we'll grow our wealth that much more because of that. At the end of the day, are you at a point where you're looking to have some sort of partner? Be careful, because yes, being a partnership is no different than marriage. Who you partner with is basically who you are sharing your bed with. Do you want to share your bed with this person? Think about that, chew on it, because if you sign the dotted line too soon, now you got to figure out a way to get out of it. And like any marriage, any divorce, that is a messy situation, and any partnership that is formed too soon, too prematurely, that can end nasty, and you don't want that, because that does not build your wealth. That actually takes your wealth away. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this Wealth Hack Wednesday. Stay tuned next week for the next hack that we have for you. This is Jeff Rose reminding you that it's your money, it's your life, and only you can make it awesome. Until next time, peace.